Hey guys, how's it going? All right, I am finally back in my stamp room, at least for the moment, and I'm excited to be back. This is a card I was going to do for a while now, but I just haven't gotten around to doing it. I had time to do it. Life's just kind of a little insane. Anyway, I'm using this Voodoo Vibes, a set by Unity Stamp Company, and we're going to use the one that says "Thinking of You." So you could send that to whoever. Actually, let me show you. There are several little voodoo stamps. I think that, I can't remember where there's from. Maybe Stampin' Up! Or something. That was Viva Las Vegas. That's the one we're using, actually. Let me get that one out. Let's see. Those are just random mice and frogs and, yeah, things. We're going to use this die, the little swirly curly Q thing here. And we used these dies, the squares. And then since I've got them out, I'll show you these. These are some old ones from Inkadinka-Doo. And then these I love. I play with dolls. Don't make me go all voodoo. Thinking of you. You've been poked. Feeling stabby. Let's play a game. So many pins, so little time. And then the dies to go with that. And now I realize why I might have should have used the dies. Because it takes a long time to cut out. So let's get it inky. So a friend of mine's always wanting me to make her a card for whatever, right? And so a lot of times I do. It's kind of like with all my other cards, I end up not sending them out. But this one I'm actually going to send out. Actually, I'm annoyed with her right now because, have you ever been annoyed with somebody because they're annoyed with you first? No, not really, but let's see. I do need that later. So take that off. We'll get this back here in a few. So by the magic of YouTube, I have one halfway cut out. But as you see, it's hard to trim all around the little pins and all that. So we're going to do our coloring and then I'm going to skip to a different part. Okay, so first up, I've got this. Okay, so, no, she is annoyed with me right now because she wants to, let's see, how do I need this? This way or this way? This way. So it's like a wooden planked floor. You find the doll on the floor as you walk in, right? I swear, another gnat. I should call this the Stamping and Always a Gnat or a Fly or something show. Anyway, it's my fault really because I have bananas out there right now that are kind of going not so good, going bad. But I didn't want to throw them away. I thought I would make banana bread or something, and now I feel like it's attracting that, so I'm just going to have to, like, toss them. But garbage day was Monday already, so that was annoying, too. I should have put them in there for that. But anyway, okay, so back to this person. So, yeah, we went out. We saw the Barbie movie together, which is like a girl thing to do, right? Which is actually not too bad of a movie. We spent the day just running errands and doing stuff, and went to eat at a new restaurant, which I have to tell you about because it was not very good. But all right, so that was Rusty Hinge. So now I just want just a little bit of this black soot here and there. Okay. Not too much. Just a little aged floor. But anyway, yeah, she was texting me when I was already on a long trip. And I don't even think I like trips anymore. I don't know, I don't even want to go. But to get together again, and she was annoyed that I did not want to, and I was annoyed that she was annoyed at me for not wanting to, because she knows how I am, first of all. I don't know, I'm not, like, I'm all peopled out, you know, after a while. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't mean I care less or whatever, it's just, I'm peopled out. And plus, I feel like I have a million more things to do and get done before going back to work than her. Although she does work in the school system as well, she just doesn't seem to ever have the things to do. Like, she's more together. Like, she gets her stuff done, and I don't, I guess. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's stamp. I did not pull the sentiment out. Because we're going to have to ink. Actually, I should wait. Let me ink on it a little bit first. But anyway, have you ever had people that just, I don't know, that are way more social than you and whatever, and I don't know. I'm just not a social butterfly. Just not. Can't help it. It's who I am. But anyway, so just going to go around this kind of in the same basic colors, really. I might have to go in with a little more like vintage photo or something if it doesn't match enough. Because I'm doing that yellow background kind of base, so no, okay, that works good. I cut another one in case it didn't, but alright, so it's got the dot 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 here. But I feel like that is part of the stamp, you know, for this, because it's going to be tight. It might only get dot dot. I don't know. Anyway, so what have you guys been stamping lately? Anything interesting, exciting, or I actually need quite a few sympathy cards suddenly, and a couple of birthdays, actually 3. I'm already late for one, but I might possibly end up being on time for another couple. And with the sympathies, I met someone online that I definitely want to make her a sympathy card, and that was kind of like an extra, sort of random, I guess. I had never talked to her before, but we ended up chatting. So anyway, apparently I've not used that before. Okay. And then one, I ended up buying my neighbor one. The neighbor passed away. Well, her son. It's the grandmother that has the pit bull that I had issues with my dog. It was her son, I guess. And she keeps the grandkids and all that. So anyway, it was kind of his dog, basically, but he couldn't handle it either. And plus, he was pretty messed up most of the time as far as whatever. He'd be in and out of jail, and if he wasn't, then he was high as a kite. And so, but still a sort of nice guy at times, too. A little bit of a problem stealing in the neighborhood and all, but, you know, it's like when they pass away, you just want to think about the best stuff about them. So, but he did seem to like dogs, so there was that. I feel like no matter who you are, if you like dogs, I feel like there's a little bit of hope for you, right? Okay, so I'm going to put that about there. I'm going to put some pins and things around here. So let's color this. But anyway, so I went ahead and just bought one for them. I still haven't given it to them, but I need to do that soon and take just some, like a cake or something over, which I've been meaning to also buy, but just haven't yet. Let's see. I've already colored one. I'm trying to remember what colors I colored it. Here's an eyeball hanging out, right? I think that's all the yellow. Then I did the red head pins. I actually started this video twice. But my father is out working in his garage, and he keeps calling me to hand him this or hand him that or give him the hose, and I always, you know, want him to feel completely free to call me and do anything. I want to make whatever I can easier on him so he can just go out and piddle around and enjoy, you know, what he can enjoy. But it does keep you hopping. And so I'd have to cut off the video each time. And but I didn't tell him I was doing a video, or he wouldn't have or anything. But like I said, I don't want him to not if he needs something. So, but anyway, but I think my friend will get a kick out of this card, because she actually bought me a cool little voodoo doll when my well, was going through some things, I'll say, and actually felt like using it on this lady. Oh my God, crazy woman. Anyway, but I did not. It's still in the box. So, but anyway, but she is that kind of friend. She'll be there for you with a shovel and a bag to bury the body, you know what I mean? Okay, darken those just a little bit more. Alright, so I have those two. Can't quite recall. Alright, so I'm just going to do a nice strip here and there. Color those patches a little. I don't know. I just saw a video by Susan Tootsie Tucker, or Adventures with Susan Tootsie Tucker. If you haven't checked out her channel, oh my gosh, woman is fabulous. She has the coolest creative mind ever. Definitely check out her channel, like, for real. Especially if you love Halloween, she is great at Halloween things as well. So, alright, I'm just going to blend this a little bit. I don't want the lines to look so harsh, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Anyway, the recipient of this card, like I said, we went to the Barbie movie the other day, and then we went to a restaurant that is fairly new to our area. It's just it's not like a chain or anything, but just something new that opened up, and so we were excited to try it, and it was all based on noodles. Everything they have is some sort of noodles. So, but I thought they were all like long, skinny noodle things, you know what I mean? So, let's see. Let me just hit this a little darker. Maybe just the patches or something. And maybe around there. But yeah, whatever she ordered, it was some kind of Asian peanut butter sauce, something, I don't know. It sounded good. I looked at their menu ahead, and they had a pretty nice menu. Granted, it was like a week ahead, so maybe they changed something, but I think we were there during like a lunch kind of thing, so that was, maybe they just didn't have that full menu that I had seen. I don't know, but it was definitely, they did not have but a few things on the menu, and so she ordered the thing that probably looked the best, and a lot of times I end up, me and it seems like whoever I go out with or whatever, a lot of times we'll order the same things. Even me and my boyfriend, like, we will end up, especially, but everything is we want to try something new too. We're both into trying new things. So sometimes we'll order something new and it'll end up being the same thing. And a lot of times we'll order something and share, you know, so there's that. I might just go ahead and cut this out. I think my battery, it's not telling me low battery, so I think I'm okay. Still don't have a Wi-Fi. Still got to call the guy tomorrow. Haven't got around to that. But that's another story. But anyway, so I don't know if I can talk and cut. So hers turned out pretty good, and I ordered something which I thought was like a basic mac and cheese, right? Just, I thought, well, I'll just get something simple and, you know, whatever. I couldn't decide on anything. There wasn't that much to pick from, so, but I thought it was like a mac and cheese, but a noodle, long noodle with some sort of sauce. I don't know. Maybe I just read it wrong. But no, I got like it was a big helping. It was huge, giant bowl of legit, just straight up mac and cheese, like with the mac and cheese shaped noodles, and I don't know. So I was a little sad about that. Plus, it wasn't even good. Like, let me tell you, Kraft or Velveeta, whatever, had them beat totally. At least I did not think so. But it did come with one chicken strip on top of it, like a, what kind of chicken was it? I don't know, maybe teriyaki or something. Whatever that was, it was good. But it was small, so if I'd known it, I'd have tried to just order those. But they didn't really offer, like I said, they offer noodles, period. The chicken is just a garnish, I guess you could say. I don't know. But anyway, so I ate some, but luckily that was a day I did not overeat on my points. I probably did later, to be honest, because I ate popcorn at the movie. But yeah, I didn't go over at the restaurant, so that was nice. But I mean, I ate some of it. It was okay. It just wasn't anything to write home about, you know. So probably won't go back there. But it's always good to try a new place. So, all right. I don't know what I need to cut right there to get to that spot. Oh, I hate fussy cutting. I'm one of those people that would like a die for this. I hate how much dyes cost these days, though. It's insane. The die will cost more than the stamp set almost always now. I do not like that. I mean, I get it's metal, but jeez. Which is partly why I think forces people to like AliExpress or something, because, you know, they want to support the artist, but at the same time, it's like, wow, you have to pay a lot for that. But anyway, so back to what I was saying about Susan Tootsie Tucker. So Susan, if you watch this, I'm going to give you a voodoo challenge. I bet you, of all the people that will watch this, have some voodoo cards, or voodoo stamps, I mean, to make voodoo cards. So I challenge you to do a voodoo card and do a video about it. I think they're cute. I did go to Marie Laveau's House of Voodoo there in New Orleans. That was a cool little experience. I really wanted to take the tour. We took a bunch of tours there, but we did not get to take that one. So when or if we go back, that's definitely on the bucket list. All right, so I'm going to need to go all around this, and I can't cut out that little part of the safety pin, so that is just going to have to do. I don't know. So while we were out on the movie trip there, I saw some, or no, that's not when I saw them. I saw them when I went out with my boyfriend, I think. But I was going to get them that day, but then we didn't go up that far. So these long skeleton earrings, which I'm going out again soon, so I might stop by and get those. But if you guys been to Cracker Barrel and checked out their Halloween stuff, that's where I got the skull head bowl, and I think that was all about that day, actually. I don't know. Pretty sure. Alright, I'm just going to color that black because I didn't cut it. Alright. Nobody will know. Okay. But I have so many cards I want to do before I go back to school. My goodness. Oh, that is still showing. Golly. I did not cut very well around these little pins at all. It's kind of hard. I guess I should have got out my little tiny scissors too. That might have helped a bit. I think I've been stress eating a lot lately. Totally. That's all I've done for the last couple of days is eat. It's ridiculous. Alright, probably when I weigh in this week, I know I won't be losing anything. I'll just be calculating how much I gain. But actually, I'm okay with that this time because I'm going back to work and there won't be any time to eat, so it'll be fine. It will be fine. Alright, so I might as well just go ahead and glue this down and then I'll do my pins around it, I think. Or should I tape it? Should I glue or tape? Well, we'll try tape. I don't know. Glue might bend it up, although that might look okay, but not sure. But anyway, I can see this set being kind of well, I say useful, but yes, useful. But just, you could do birthdays, like I said, thinking of you. You could do Halloween type stuff. You could do it for real if you wanted to. You know, whatever you're into. Alright, that should work. And then the little pins, they'll kind of be just whatever. So I did sort of get my brakes fixed today. I don't know if I got, well, I don't think I've been on here. I get to tell you guys, so I was heading out the other day. I thought I was actually meeting my boyfriend at his house, but then my brakes went out, and I looked up, and I was trying to call him, but he wasn't answering, and I was getting annoyed, and I thought, well, he's up there waiting on me, now what am I going to do? And, because there's like a hill, sort of, that you go down on the place that he's at now, and, so I thought, well, he's probably waiting at the top of the hill, and can't get my message or whatever, and, because there's no cell signal or anything there, and so, but then he came up the road. I'm like, what are you doing here? He's like, I'm picking you up. What are you talking about? So I remember discussing the fact that we might go this other direction at one point, but I didn't think we had, like, really said we were then. So, yeah. But apparently we were. And apparently I had even talked about it, and he's like, well, you had said blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okie dokie, sure, whatever. And I'm telling you, my brain is kind of fried lately. I'm going to have to use this. I hope that's the same thickness. It might probably is, and I better use this. If you're going to use puffy tape, it's probably good to stick with one type while you're actually doing it. But anyway, that's when I found out that I was heading down the road to his house, and my brake pedal went to the floor. I was like, okay, what is that about? And so I wasn't far down the road, so that was really good. So I just turned around and came back, and then that is when he appeared and all that. But so I had to get that fixed, and they couldn't do it yesterday. And I even called around at the dealership, and my car is way old. It's an '03, but I love that stupid little car. I really do. Like, I do want another one, but I don't. You know what I mean? So it's probably still, I'm hoping, about a year out. And so, but brakes, you kind of have to fix those. You kind of need those. And so, anyway, I called the dealership or whatever, and they're like, oh, they don't make that for your car anymore. It was just like the brake line or whatever. And because first, I don't know, somebody told me it was the master cylinder. And anyway, so once my father checked it, it wasn't. It was just the brake line. And, did I peel that off? I don't think so. Okay. So yeah, they don't carry it for my car anymore. And so that is a bummer, knowing that your car's literally kind of falling apart. And I'm gonna try to color that tape. I don't know if it'll actually color. Maybe I'll just make it black. Put a little black spot right there. And it'll blend in, like I didn't get tape, like you can't see it. So it's okay. Alright, so I want one of these down here, a little safety pin, and some pins on the floor, maybe going that way. Okay. Ink. So, anyway, so, they just said something about, like, they thought it was millimeter size or something, I don't know, and you could just get one and kind of cobble it together at whatever place, right? So somehow cobbling brakes together does not sound like a great plan to me exactly, but what are you going to do, right? So that's basically what we did. And so I went to my local little guy, and he was fixing it up, but apparently something, they were coming from Advanced Auto to drop him off something today anyway, so I wasn't going to have to go get it, because he was going to take it off so I could go get it. But then something about the end, that one end fit and one didn't, or something, I don't really know. But so he had to clamp it or crimp it or something, and I don't know. Anyway, so now it's not the greatest thing in the world, but I mean, basically has to do, because that's what you had to do. But my father said that he will check it out, and we may get it fixed. I gotta get it wiped real quick, y'all. Somewhere else and whatever, but I think it'll be fine. And to be honest, my car, it always takes care of me. We have a connection, right? It literally broke in two once. What is that thing, an axle or something? Like, there was a recall on it. It broke. Like, I went over some railroad tracks, and then, but I was like, I don't know, 3 or 4, 10 feet maybe from my grandmother's house, and I had just been on like a pretty long trip, like just a couple hours away, where I was going very fast, and interstate or whatever. And so but yeah, I thought it was very nice of the car to just break down right there. But anyway, but the car always takes care of me, so and I want to keep it with me as long as I can. But yeah, whatever. So anyway, all right, guys. So this is my voodoo card. Card, not card. maybe I need a good luck voodoo doll or something in my car, a little gree bag or something. All right. Anyway, hopefully she likes it. Hopefully you guys like it. We Winkastilled it, even though you can't hardly tell. My brakes are working again, so today all is well. Tomorrow is more stuff. Got stuff. Ugh. Anyway, and at some point I really like to get my hair done, but I don't seem to have a day for that just yet. But I really would like to do that before going back to school. I have a lot of gray, just kind of freaking me out. But and in the sun, I think it's the sun. Maybe if it's fall, I won't care. Winter, the light will be different. But it's like when I go out in the sun, or I'm in the car or whatever, and it's like bright, I can see it on the top of my head. Like, where did this gray stuff come from? And it just keeps poking through more and more. It's not like a hair here and a hair there like it used to be. So I need some highlights. I'm considering putting this on it. I don't know. Yeah, why not? Let's do that before we go. I wish I could find these again. I really like these little things. I don't know where I used to get them. EK Success. Maybe I ordered them from somewhere. But I really liked they had a wide array of like colors and options and all that stuff. So just gonna, I guess, tie it in a little knot. All right. Give it a little chop, a little shake. Get those extra bits off of there. All right. Yeah, I like that. All right, guys. I will talk. Oh, wait. I see something I didn't do. Hang on. I want to color those little pins to match the card. Not that anybody else will probably notice, but I would know about it. All right, thinking of you. All right, bye, guys.